deep breath. Find the part of the body where you can feel your normal breaths the most. With the palms facing up, find the part of the body where you can feel your breath the most. Shoulders relaxed. Your upper arms are hanging loose by the side, elbows comfortably bent, palms up, fingers relaxed. Relax your face. You can smile. Very fortunate to be here on the mat. Lucky. If the mind wanders away from that part of the body where you feel your breath the most, begin again with this breath. With nothing else changing, turn your palms down. Place your palms down, fingers relaxed. Nothing else changing. Now look for the part of the body where you can feel your breath the most. And wherever that is, it could change or not. If it changes, shift or rest your attention on that part. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara Mudra. Thinking of a person that you would like to dedicate this session and all the benefits from this session to that person. Chin to the chest. Open your eyes. Inhaling, palms by the side, palms going up, pressing the palms, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more round, inhaling, exhaling, release. Come up to standing. Broad stance. Feet comfortably or as broad as you can without feeling unbalanced. Toes pointing directly forward. Inner feet are parallel to each other. Inhaling, move your hips forward. Arms up at a V shape. Take your arms to the back, look up. Next exhalation, bend from the hips forward, hugging yourself tightly. You can bend the knees. Your roof of your head is going down toward the mat. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist.
Horlicks naale ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhaling center, exhaling, bending toward your right wall. Allow the right arm to hang loose behind the right leg. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Left palm continuing to face front. Take your left palm toward the right wall. Still, left palm is still facing the front. Santo, palm, upper palm is still facing the front. Yes. Inhaling center. Arms parallel to each other. Sorry, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Next exhalation, bending toward the left wall. Take the upper arm toward the left wall. Your upper arm is not in front of your right ear. It is in line with the right ear or even behind the right ear. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. You might feel the posture in your inner thighs as well as you move your hips away toward the opposite side of your bend. If you're bending right, your hips are moving toward the left. And you can even feel the inner thighs even more. After completing, hands on the waist. The inner thigh stretch is very important to keep the spine posture or to support the spine. For us, with the lifestyle sitting in front of computers for long, these are very simple stretches, but very, very useful. Take a deep breath. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground. Arms facing the front. Inhaling center, exhaling, twisting to the right as much as you can. Turn your head and look past the right shoulder. Inhaling center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Once again, remember there is no competition at all with anyone else or even your own experience from previous practice, or no competition with your imagination about what it could be. You're simply discovering our edges. Understanding the spirit of the posture, we discover our edges and we linger when we reach the edge, and we get kind of familiarize ourselves with our edges, kind of saying hello and smiling. That's what we are doing. Take another deep breath, exhale. Slightly turn your toes outward. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Bend your knees deeply. Send the knees toward where the toes are pointing to, Uttanasana variation. Bend your knees as deeply as you can. Maintain the balance on your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling up. Release the arms. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Stand relaxed. Take a deep breath. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Standing tall like a mountain. Steady and majestic like a mountain. Namaskaram. Loving attention to your edges as you diligently and courageously approach your edges in each of the postures. Coordinated breath. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. If you get into autopilot, begin again with this breath. After completing 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara, separate your feet. Stand relaxed. Soft gaze forward and down. Continuing to pay loving attention to the flow of experience of each breath. An open attitude to allow whatever experience is flowing. No clinging, no resistance. No grasping or pushing, physically or mentally. Much of our grasping tendencies come from our left brain, and right brain is open. Its tendencies are open. And Hatha Yoga practice is to balance the left and the right. Take 3 deep breaths. Today, we are going to approach few inversions. Inversions are where brain is below the heart. The simplest of inversions, of course, is Uttanasana that we practice in Surya Namaskara. Let's practice variations of Uttanasana. First, let's approach Ardha Uttanasana. Feet hip width apart. Arms up parallel to each other, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Inhale, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Exhaling, full forward bend, bend the knees and grab hold of the big toes. Right hand grabbing the right big toe, left hand grabbing the left big toe. You might have to bend the knees as much as you need to do that. Now, if you need more room for your abdomen to breathe, you can increase the separation between your feet just a bit more if that is more comfortable. After grabbing the big toes, look to the front and flatten your back. Keep the back as flat as you can and straighten the knees as much as you can. Ardha Uttanasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With that spine shape exactly as it is, drop your head down and straighten your knees just a bit more if you can. Padangusthasana practice. 5 deep breaths. An attitude of surrender. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go of the big toes, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms, relax. Sato seems to want some counter posture. Let's go for some counter posture. Take your hands back, press the palms together, interlace fingers on your back. Gently get the shoulder blades on your back together as you straighten your elbows as much as you can. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, chest forward. Look up as you take your hands down. Your knuckles are going down toward the mat. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Did that help, Santo? Okay, thanks. Take a deep breath, exhale. Next, let us approach Prasaritta Padottanasana variations. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling right foot back, long step back, Ashwasanchalana. Allow the hips to go down as you look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, right foot forward, Uttanasana. Next inhalation, left foot back, long step back, Ashwasanchalana. Look up, allow the hips to go down with each exhalation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hand on the waist. Inhaling, come up, face the left wall. Make your feet parallel to each other, toes pointing. If you are facing your left wall, both the toes are pointing to the left wall. Both toes are pointing to the left wall. Take a deep breath. We'll do 2 variations of Prasaritta Padottanasana, which will help us approach sarvangasana variation. All of these are in preparation for salamba sarvangasana, supported shoulder stance. That's where we are going. Hands on the waist, inhale, exhaling, halfway bend forward. Bend halfway forward. Now, bend the knees and allow your chin to reach down toward the mat. Then hold your elbows, head down. The roof of your head is trying to reach down toward the mat. Your elbows are hanging loose. Those who are comfortable, straighten the knees even as your roof of your head is trying to reach the mat. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Take your hands back, press the palms together, interlace fingers. Get the shoulder blades on your back to go toward each other as you open your shoulders. And that would allow you to straighten the elbows just a bit more. Next inhalation, hips moving forward, chest moving forward, looking up as you allow your hands to go down toward the mat, a gentle back bend. Drop your head in the back only if you're really comfortable. Otherwise, tuck your chin in and look up at the ceiling. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath. Prasaritta Padotana, C variation. You have the arms on your back, like how we just did the back bend. But Prasaritta Padotana is forward bend with the arms in that posture. Take another deep breath. Take your hands back, press the palms together, interlacing fingers. For now, keep your arms on your back comfortably. Inhale, exhaling, halfway bending forward. Look to the front, flatten the back. Now you can bend your knees. Next exhalation, chin going down toward the mat, keeping the back as straight as you can. And after you've taken the chin as far down as you can get, head down. And then gently squeezing the shoulder blades together on your back, straighten the elbow and lift the arms up without any aggression. Without any aggression. And those who are comfortable and flexible can take your hands toward over your head as the head is going down toward the mat. Straighten the knees if you're comfortable. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, hands on your back, and inhaling, come up. Hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Bring your feet comfortably closer, stand, relax, release the arms. A simple counter posture is feet hip width apart. Take your arms up, press the palms, interlace fingers. Palms pressing against each other, interlaced fingers. And then take the hands up toward the ceiling, stretching up. You're still continuing to look to the front, but your hands are trying to reach the ceiling. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Lying down on your back. Sorry, before you lie down on your back, see if you can go find a chair and bring the chair and keep it near. We'll use the chair as a prop for salamba sarvangasana practice. Take a deep breath. Now Lie down on your back and then take a deep breath. The chair is not yet needed, but it is just there for you to grab quickly. Legs together, feet relaxed, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Allow the blood pressure to normalize. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down. Setu banda sarvangasana practice. Bend your knees, feet hip width apart. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Knees hip width, feet hip width. Shoulders away from your ears. Consciously move the shoulders away from your ears. You might even be able to touch your heels if you can. If you cannot, that's okay. Next inhalation, hips up. Those who want support, slide your arms underneath, bending at the elbows. You're pressing against the elbows. Support your glutes or lower back with your palms. You can get the shoulder blades closer together as you get your chest further up toward your chin. And now more weight on your shoulders. Those who are able to do that without the support, press the palms together, interlace the fingers, and straighten the elbow as you squeeze your shoulder blades even more, getting more weight on the top of your shoulder, chest bone coming up to meet the chin. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms, release your hips slowly, release your legs. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's practice Ardha Halasana, simple leg raises. Bring the legs together, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Inhaling, right leg up as best as you can. You can slightly bend the knees if your back is strained. Otherwise, keep the knee straight and lift the leg straight up. If you can, the soles of your foot is facing the ceiling. And slowly lower the right leg down. Next inhalation, left foot up. Left leg up. Slightly bend the knees. If your back is doing the work instead of your abdomen and thigh muscles doing the work, If you are recruiting your back muscles to raise your leg, better bend the knee. And slowly lower the left leg down. See, when we are raising the legs, we want the thigh muscles and the abdomen muscles to do the work. If they're not strong enough, the body automatically tries to recruit other muscles, and sometimes if you're not aware, we might even injure, because those muscles are not really the ones that should be active, but we misuse in trying to reach for some idealized version of some posture. Take a deep breath. Next inhalation, both legs up. If you can, keep the knee straight and lift the leg straight up, that's great. If not, that's great. You have hit an edge. Slightly bend the knees and lift it as much as you can. And that is all that is expected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the legs down. Take a deep breath. Now let's approach Purvotthana like this. Come to Dandasana. Separate your legs hip width apart. Place your palms on your back, shoulder width apart. Sorry, when I said on the back, I was not giving guidance. You place your palms on the mat behind you, shoulder width apart. Your feet are hip width apart, your palms are shoulder width apart, but behind you. Inhaling, dig your heels into the mat as you lift your hips up, chest up. Purvotthana practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Now this is a posture to strengthen your shoulders and back. Now bring the chair at one end of the mat with the seat facing you. Place the chair on the mat. It should not be sliding back. It should be firmly on the mat. Now, like how Santo is doing, his legs are underneath the chair. Now lie down on your back and move your body toward the chair or chair toward the body. So your seat bones are closer to the seat of the chair. Slide underneath the chair or bring the chair toward your hips. Santo, bring the chair, yes, closer to the hips, not too far because you need to place your feet on the seat of the chair. Yes, maybe around the thighs would be okay. That's good. Now, place your heels on the seat of the chair. And if you can, get your hips even closer to the chair, do that. Scoot your seat bones closer to the chair. Yes, good. Arms close to the body. Now, bring the heels or bring your feet at the edge of the chair. Yes. Placing your feet on the edge of the chair. Next inhalation, hips up. Pressing against the chair, hips up. Now slide your arms underneath and bending at the elbow, place your palms on your glutes or lower back. This is a supported sarvangasana variation. Now, if your neck is straining too much, lower your hips a bit more. Otherwise, bring your spine and the legs, thighs aligned as much as you can. And you can use the palms to support, to hold your hips up. If you're feeling any strain on your neck, relax the hips down a bit, but that will require more support on your palms. As much as you can, hips up without much strain on your neck. Now, lift the right leg straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down. Lift the left leg straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Release your support of your palms and slowly lower the hips down. And release the legs. Legs down from the chair. Or you can put away the chair if that is easier for you. Simple counter posture, feet hip width apart. Place your palms close to the body. Lift your head and chest up and bring more weight onto your elbow. Bend at the elbow, bring the chest and head up, and bring all the weight on your elbows. And then drop your head on the back. Chest up, drop the head. Matsyasana variation, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin in and slowly lower the head down. Make any final movements you feel necessary before surrendering in Shavasana. Relax. You are completely safe. And you are among friends, nothing to fear, no judgment. No need for any shield. Letting go and being open might feel vulnerable. And among friends in Hatha Yoga, it's perfectly okay. Relax. Relax. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana and come to any meditative posture. Fine, comfortably at it. Take your time. Take your hands back. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, coming up. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes and gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity to share. Have a good evening, good day. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Jay.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.